My name is Cindy Stamper, and I am the founder of Aces Matter. And I often get asked, so how did the company get started? Or like, what's the company story? And the one that sticks out to me the most is a day in 2020, February 2020 to be exact. One of my coworkers accidentally left a copy of the Adverse Childhood Experience Study quiz, the quiz on the copy machine. And I was up next. And so moving her copy off the copy machine and getting ready to make my copies, I noticed that this copy that she left, it had some really personal questions on it. And she was using it for a workshop. And as I read through the questions, I saw one that stood out to me, which was, growing up, did you ever live in a household where people were violent to each other? So basically, it was asking, did your mom get beat up? And I was like, that was personal to me because, yeah, that happened. So as I looked and I kept looking at all the other questions, 9 out of the 10 of the things that they were asking on this very personal quiz were about my childhood. And had I not had the privilege to be working for that company at that time, in line to use the copy machine after the other lady, I would have never learned about the Adverse Childhood Experience Study. And so the story starts at the copy machine. I find it funny when people ask, like, what's your pitch? If you were on the elevator with Oprah and you had 90 seconds, what would be your pitch? And for me, Oprah's an anomaly because actually Oprah does know about the Adverse Childhood Experience Study. But if she happened to be on the elevator and happened to not know it, I would say, Oprah, millions of people in the world don't know they need the information we have at Aces Matter. And our goal is to take that information directly to them. You know why? Because we help people prepare for change, whether they live above or below the poverty level. Everybody deserves the right to learn about this. And unless you're amongst the right circles, you're never going to hear about the Adverse Childhood Experience Study and what you could do about it. So our objective is to raise awareness and promote action to address the greatest unknown public health crisis in human history. That crisis? Raising physically and emotionally healthy citizens. So to achieve this, we have to sound the alarm on the findings from the Adverse Childhood Experience Study and share the results with every single person we meet. Millions of lives and billions of dollars are lost annually as a result of ACEs. And so the long-term consequences of ACEs, such as abuse, neglect, and household disharmony, can be mitigated if we just start the conversation. Give us $100,000 so that we can reach 10,000 people in the next 3 years. That's what I would do. So I know that the copy machine story is a big part of Aces Matter being where it is today. And I'd like to share that in 29 months, the visibility that I've been able to create with less than a $10,000 a year operating budget, because everything we get has been donations from like Facebook and friends, and very minimal because we don't have the staff currently. But our worldwide footprint right now, because of the efforts we've done, we've had 55 countries visit our website. People from 55 different countries. We've got collaborative partnerships with universities like University of Central Florida and Rollins College Graduate School. Also started an apprenticeship program to teach others how to take ACEs into their neighborhoods. And we have 17 adults in 12 different states going through a certification academy. We've had more than 500 people come to our website to actually take their score and not be surprised by it at a copy machine. And we've grown our email list to over 1,000. Our social media following has reached over 3,000 people across different accounts. And in 10-month period, we had over 10,000 direct website views, which is 7 times more than the first 18 months when we started. 12 times as many impressions on Google searches. So pretty proud.